themselves. Because of their size, they are unfortunately considered a nuisance by the mining operation, so they are either chased out of their homes or they are poached to get rid of them, which is really sad. Now, recycling your soap, your phones, and electronics after you're done with them, of course, the coltan in them can be reused, thereby reducing the need for coltan mining in Africa and reducing the amount of elephants affected by said coltan mining. Those are just a couple ways you at home can help these elephants out. I promise you, friends, if you start doing these things, tell your friends and family to start doing them. Change will happen. If there's one thing to take away from my safari, it would be that conservation starts with each and every one of us. Every single person who contributes to conservation is making a huge difference in the world, and everything that you do is appreciated or welcomed. No matter how big or small you might think it is, it makes a huge difference. Now, since that elephant back there was all by itself, it's safe to assume they were probably male. Once male elephants reach adult, they live pretty solitary lives, so they they leave the herds that they're in. The groups of elephants that you're used to seeing are made up of female and adolescent elephants, and they are ruled by a matriarch.
There's a lot.
The matriarch is the oldest female elephant in the group. She knows all the tricks of the trade because she's been around the longest, so she knows all the great spots to get water, food, shelter, things like that. She tells all the other elephants when to walk, when to stop, when to eat, when to sleep. She's the boss, and they all listen to her. A group of those elephants is called a
water
memory.
looks like I want to drink it already. Whoa, why is he up here?
Now, off to the left-hand side over here, you're also going to be seeing another one of those African elephants. Just in case you can get a great view of the last one, because I know we kind of had his backside facing us. Now, off to the left-hand side over here, you're going to see some greater flamingo. Now, the greater flamingo are the largest species of flamingo in the world.
And
Because of
the
their
duck.
size, so they are also the least pink.
And some ducks.
Now, contrary to popular belief, no flamingo in the world are born pink. They actually all get the entirety of their pink coloration from protein in the shrimp that they eat called beta-carotene. A group of these flamingos is called a flamboyance as well, and I think that name suits them pretty well. So let's think about the flamboyance of flamingos and the African elephant as we're going to be leaving them here in the west side of the savannah, as we slowly but surely make our way over to the east side of the savannah. Excuse me. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for some more animal friends. We might be able to spot as we make our way through here. Now, sometimes these animals in the east side of the savannah act like the ones in the Ituri forested, hiding way back in the trees or bushes, making themselves a little bit more difficult to spot. So really do keep your eyes peeled, friends. If you see something that's not a squirrel, a rabbit, or a bird, please let me know, and I'll do my best to help identify that animal for you.
Squirrel. Whoa, a rabbit? That'd be pretty cool to see.
Now, I do see a mud wallow off to the left-hand side over here. Animals like the white rhino love mud wallows because they have very, very sensitive skin. So the mud acts as a natural sunscreen, an insect repellent, and a coolant for them. It's kind of this reddish-orangish mud you see right here. Now, I don't see any right here. That's okay, though. We still do have a lot of safari to go here. So keep your eyes peeled. They usually like to hang out pretty nearby. Now, off to the left-hand side, kind of lying down in the trees, look, I see a couple cheetah. Now, the cheetah are the fastest land mammal in the world.
Oh, I see it. He's
Reach
on the
speeds of
hill.
60 miles an hour in just 3 seconds. And they can maintain that speed for between 200 to 300 yards before they need to rest. Now, unlike your house cat, cheetah claws are only semi-retractable, meaning that a little bit of them is always poking out. This helps the cheetah get up to that crazy fast speed of 60 miles an hour so quickly and maintain it. You can see more of those cheetahs lying down actually off to the left-hand side over here. A group of these cheetah together is called a coalition.
Oh, I see him. Reminds me of Jack.
Now, when nighttime does fall, cheetah will usually go to bed. They're actually one of the only big cats to actually hunt during the day, which is really interesting. That's why they have these black lines of fur under their eyes to kind of act like eye black for an athlete, helping by reducing the glare from the sunlight. Their long, strong tails will act like a rudder for a boat, helping the cheetah steer and turn on the dime, even when they move in that crazy fast speed of 16 miles an hour. They will also communicate with each other in a series of chirps and whirs instead of roars, growls, things like that. I actually see a couple ostrich up off to the right-hand side over here. Now, the ostrich are the largest bird in the world. I can tell that she is specifically a female ostrich because of the coloration of her feathers. Female ostrich have those gray feathers, while the males have the really dark black and white feathers. I also see a water buck. They have that brown little structure which make them super easy to identify out in the wild. Now, out of the left-hand side, I see an amazing view of a lion. Looks like he's just waking up now. I guarantee you, he's going back to bed. Lions sleep between 16 to 20 hours a day, so it's really not uncommon to see them sleeping like this. They sleep for this long not because they're lazy, but they really just prefer to be up at night. The lion's vision is actually 6 times better than ours is at night, and hunting at night is much easier for them because most of their prey is asleep. Now, when nighttime does fall, the lionesses and the pride will all go out to hunt, while that male lion will normally stay back to protect the pride. If that male lion has no cubs to protect, though, he will join the lionesses out and hunt with them. Although lionesses still make up about 90% of the confirmed hunts and successful hunts. see some white rhino. The white rhino are the largest
they're in the
rhino in
dirt.
the world. They can weigh between 4 and 6,000 pounds. They are also very, very social. You'll often see them hanging out in groups or crashes. A crash is what a group of rhinos is called.
I see that one.
Unfortunately, they are kind of hiding back here, so we can't really have a great view of them, unfortunately. I actually do see off to the right-hand side over here some friends, some ostrich eggs. See just how big those eggs are. They're about the equivalent of 24 or 2 dozen chicken eggs. They can weigh up to 3 pounds, making them the world's largest egg for the world's largest bird. Additionally, don't ask me how this was discovered because I really have no idea, but a fully grown person could actually stand on an ostrich egg and the egg would not crack or break. That's how tough they are. It's pretty crazy.
Who tried that?
Now, as we're making our way up and through here, friends, we are going to be exiting the savannah completely, making our way towards the warden's post. The warden takes care of all the animals that live out in the reserve, making sure they're happy, healthy, and taken care of. Looks like right now the warden's taking care of some Nigerian dwarf goat. You'll see them up to the left-hand side. Now, although these goats are small, they are fully grown, I promise.
Look at
They
them.
like to spend most of their time cuddling and playing with each other, which I just think is adorable. They also like messing with the warden and stuff. You see a couple of them up on a jeep there? No, they don't care. They're having the time of their lives. And these goats are the only domesticated species of animal we saw out in the reserve today. Every other animal we saw is completely and 100% wild. Alrighty now, my friends, as we are heading through here, our safari will be coming to a close. I hope you all had a wonderful time out there today. If you didn't get to see every animal you wanted to see, that's alright. I invite you all to come back and join us for another safari. I like to say every single safari is different. You never know what you'll see out there or who your driver will be. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the animals that we do live out in the reserve are in danger due to either poaching or habitat loss. A great way to help these animals out, if you would like to, is checking out the Disney Conservation Fund. The Disney Conservation Fund is a charity that helps take care of animals all across the planet by doing really, really cool and in-depth research projects. You can go to any merchandise shop here at Disney's Animal Kingdom to learn more, and you can also donate if you would like to. Disney will match you dollar for dollar on any donation made. So essentially 200% of the proceeds go straight back into the fund, helping to protect and save animals all across the planet. Now, if you can't or don't want to donate, I completely understand. The only thing I ask you to do today is share the message of conservation with all of your family back home. I personally am reminded that we are sharing this wonderful and beautiful planet we live on with all the plants and animals that live in it. So I say let's do our best to help take care of them the way they've been taking care of us for thousands of years here, my friends. Now, as we're getting close to these underdogs, I ask you all to please check all of your belongings. Look up, look down, look left, look right. Make sure you have everything that you came out of the truck with. We don't want to see you left behind or forgotten. That would be a pretty sad way to end our safari.